Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you to the Beans and Rice Show. First up, we have one of our lovely hosts, Host Beefy666, LaBestia. Yes, sir, he's got long hair and he don't care. He's gonna do whatever he likes because he likes it that way. Next up, we have multiple Academy Award winner. He's got Best Actor, Best Supporting Actor, and many other accolades. Butter Pecan, Puerto Rican. Next up is our lovely lady on the ones and twos, representing the lesbian community. She loves the ladies and the ladies love her. Our Wizard of Oz, Ice Agent Alice. And last but not least, we got the man of the Lord. He walks in faith, so you should too. Good book being presented. Shouts out to God, Mr. J48 Javi. Beans and rice. Enjoy the show.
June 18th. One of the best holidays is upon us. Just a day away.
Oh, yeah.
Beans
I'm
and rice,
blacking
welcome.
out.
A little bit. Wilding out. Crashing out. We were voted #1 podcast for single fathers.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Come
Yeah.
on. Because we get to celebrate Father's Day?
We didn't celebrate.
Dude, I got
Father's Day.
FOMO, dude, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I had to take Sonny out to pretend he got a girl pregnant, you know? He didn't get a girl pregnant. He's a dog, you know? Freaking idiot.
Yeah, and guys, FOMO, fathers over mothers only. Okay? That's not fear of missing out.
FOMO?
Patent pending.
As the
so
Bible
we might already have
says.
a banger already?
Yeah.
Do you want to start this out with a patent? Huh?
Fathers over mothers only.
He started off with the left.
Come on, man. Oh, that's gonna be nice, huh? Because
Yeah.
dude, honestly, because it was like, oh, money over mothers. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? People say that, right?
Yeah, they do.
And what other things do they say? They say liberty over death, right?
Yep.
They say that. What else do they say? God over everything. They say that too, huh, Javi?
Yep.
In the Catholic community. And then what do they say over in the inter community? Work over everything, right? They say
Yep.
for fuck up.
The workers' comp over everything.
He's trying to compromise us, you think?
Yeah.
We got new insurance, right? Now Paco's over here. But we got Paco here.
Am I
Let's
on
give it up for
already?
Paco, okay?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Back to back again.
He's on an
Had to
eighth
come
of a horse
back.
tranquilizer, huh? We had
Hey.
to simmer him down.
Well, it's not back to back. There was an episode between.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm back.
But so what other things you say that? Because now they're starting to put a lot of things against men, right?
Yeah.
But they're gonna put us over. What do we put over mothers? What's another thing? Because mothers, they just pop the baby and then they don't care, right?
No.
They go to the clubs. What else are they doing?
They complain about
Popping
having
bottles,
the baby.
you know.
Popping bottles. Yeah.
Yeah.
They get those little signs like Javi has in the back that says "It's my bitch" or something like that. It's like, dude, look at me. You know, it'll say something on the sign.
Acknowledge
Yeah,
me.
see, like Javi, yeah, he's like
Yeah.
acknowledging. He has a sign with the sparkles, right?
Oh, it's not on anymore.
And then what else they do? Because they don't have hobbies. You think they have hobbies? Us?
No, their hobby is not taking care of their child.
Brunch
leave
is
them
their
home.
Oh
hobby.
yeah, they're getting brunch harder, right?
Yeah, they search hard for someone to watch their child.
Yeah.
They search harder for someone to watch their child than the energy it takes to watch their own damn
Oh,
child.
now it's reverting back to music festivals, I think.
Yeah, they're raves now.
I think so.
EDC, yeah.
And BBC, you think
Yeah.
so?
And EDC is every dad cares, okay? Because they
Oh,
do care about their
yeah.
children.
EDC?
Patent pending.
Oh man, dude, that sounds so good. I want to be a dad. Huh? Do you think
It's
so?
also my everyday carry right here, you know?
Dang, Javi, huh? Look, dude, Javi, that's why I had to take his guns away. It's just-
Maybe that's why girls love EDC, right? Every day I carry the burden of a child. They don't like the children, they're burdens to them. You know, that's why they're pro-choice, but they just couldn't pull the trigger. Or in this case, the embryo out of their womb.
Do you think maybe, host, one thing that I was thinking before we talk about our new system,
Bang, bang.
Yeah.
maybe you think we could do an introduction?
Maybe.
Because we haven't done an introduction for a long time. You think
We
can
haven't
ask
done an
Javi,
introduction
ask
for a
us
while.
permission?
Javi, can you ask us for permission to do an introduction?
Hey, guys, can we do a introduction for everybody today?
What do you think, host? Do you think you can ask Paco to ask Javi to ask us, if we can ask him to ask us to do an introduction?
Only if you ask Pac would ask me to ask you that.
Hey, Paco, do you think that I can ask host to ask you to ask me if we could do an introduction?
I think that we can ask host if he can ask you if we can do an introduction.
Oh.
So ask me.
Host, can we do an introduction? Well, can Jose ask you if we can do an introduction?
I'm gonna ask Jose. Jose, you think we could do an introduction?
We can do an introduction.
Let's do an
Things are us.
introduction. Yeah.
And we're gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna pull him out because he's back. Let's see where is he. I feel like he's been down.
I haven't seen a little bald-headed beauty in a
Where
while.
has he been, man?
Speaking of surviving embryos.
Oh, I'm wearing my shades. I forgot. You know, nocturnal.
Well, I guess while you find that, you were talking about like the females. All they do is just carry the baby, right? And I think that's, one of the things that people always, ask. Is it the dad that created the baby? Is it the mom? But
The
I like to
chicken-
think
the egg before the chicken, right?
It's like a vending machine, right? Like the guy is putting the quarter in there.
Put it in there.
The vending machine, you got the sodas, right? So the baby, when it comes out, who does it belong to? Does it belong to the vending machine or the man, right, that put that quarter in and made it all happen? So, it's that guy.
Dang,
Put that
so,
quarter
so
in.
Paco is basically saying that females are only vending machines to be used.
Yeah. And then you have to keep putting money in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On the vending machine.
Yeah.
Because it's not
I
like
mean,
the
And
baby.
sometimes, you don't get what you want, so you have to hit it hard.
Oh yeah. And if the machine doesn't do what you want, what happens, host?
You give it the left hook, the right hook, and the sandy hook.
Error.
Oh god.
Oh man. But we were gonna do an introduction. I don't know. I think Jimmy, he still might be gone, host. You know?
He's on a hiatus.
Unless he's over there on your side, but I think he might still be gone, right? He knows that it's a Black Month. You think so?
Yeah, he's out
He's
celebrating.
out celebrating with the brothers. Can you see
Yeah.
Jimmy with a couple brothers? But maybe who can we introduce over here to my left? You know,
In real life.
to the right of me on screen. Well, we got the one and only. If you need something, manufacturer. You know what I mean? Where do you go?
You go to Melissa's
Melissa's
factory.
Okay, she's
We're gonna
one-
be rusty, guys. Okay.
Okay, she's one of the
Saipan sisters.
If you try to escape her warehouse, she's got the noose.
For your caboose.
For your
And everybody knows the song. Let's sing it. Sister, sister, give me the news.
We got the one and only
Melissa Sun Wukong Carter.
Carter. Okay, we're gonna skip for Black History Month. You want to
Black
introduce
History
her, host?
Month, yeah.
We got her here for Black History Month. Can they see her?
Yes, they
Say
can.
her name, host.
Jamaica Shwaniqua the third.
Okay.
Well,
But are you gonna introduce her a little bit better?
you said tell us her name.
Oh,
And
that
I
was
did.
it?
Say her name,
Say her
okay?
name.
And I did.
Tamika Shaniqua III from the Black community celebrating Juneteenth.
Jamaica Shaniqua
Shaniqua
the third.
Let's go, baby. And then you want to introduce to the right of Shamikwa Taniqua III, to the
left
right of the Butter Pecan Puerto Rican in real life, to the left
Yeah.
of the Butter Pecan Puerto Rican on camera.
Yeah, wearing glasses to see the future a bit brighter, to see the past in the rearview mirror, wearing the shades, having those hater blockers on. The dark one himself, the joyful one, the cheerful one. He needs some pills, and we'll get to that later. But we have Horse Beefy 666 La Bestia.
Come on. And introducing, still undefeated, standing at 405 thousandths of kilometer, toss of a decimal of a mile, making his way out of Ponce, Puerto Rico. Saludo a Parque de las Bombas, the undefeated champion of the world, Jose Antonio
Alberto Santiago de Los Ángeles Pagan Gil.
The best last name out there.
Thank you.
And who else you got over there, Hoss? You're
So-
matching with somebody.
I'm matching with someone. You
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
see she was camouflage, okay? From head to toe, right? Ironically
De
enough.
pies a cabeza.
Yeah.
Who's
She doesn't have jaundice. She's the
Oh.
other half of the Saipan sisters. And she has something for people. We talked about it earlier. EDC folk,
Yeah.
specifically women, right? If you have to get rid of a little fetus,
Yeah.
fetus deletus.
If you have a fetus, you know what I mean, and you
If
don't
you're
want...
having girl problems,
Yeah.
she doesn't feel bad for your son.
And what
She's
can
got-
she give him?
She gives him a
nice
slice surprise.
Holy crap. Did you let you borrow that sword of us?
She gave it to me.
You know, but we
Why
have
do
the
you think
one
I
and
don't, I don't use
only.
condoms? We have the one and only.
Mobile abortionist.
Nissan Hatake Abor Moto.
Oh, man.
And to the right of her in real life,
Oh,
to the left
God.
of her in screen, to the right of me in real life, to the left of me on screen, we have this little gem
Oh,
of an
man.
individual. This individual drank a lot this weekend,
Oh, yeah.
so he's a little tipsy, he's
A little
tipping
hung,
over,
you know?
looking a little bit like a William Hung, okay?
Yeah.
When he's Jose's caretaker, his caregiver, when Jose's ill and he needs a pill,
He's got the pill to Ibiza. You know, because sometimes you take the pill to Ibiza when you go to EDC. And when you go to EDC, you found out that you didn't really take care of your kids. When you went to EDC and forgot that you take care about your kids, you find out that there's a new program and system applicated for men that's going to take over you not taking care of your kids. When you go to EDC and go back and find out there's another program that's taking care of men and making sure that they apply all those methods and the new systems coming out for men, what happens to us?
a new system for men reminds them why they care about their child so much. When they remember why they care about the child so much, those same men look at the vending machine that they slotted in to get the child in the first place. When they look at the vending machine, when they look to slot the child in the first place, they realize that the reason that the vending machine forgot the child and doesn't care about them anymore is because they hit them because they didn't give them what they want. And when they don't give them what they want,
They get scared.
they get scared.
And
when they get scared, they get
panic.
frightened. When they get frightened,
they panic. When they panic, they get...
The
Hiba-GB, Filomeno, El Hibaration.
Oh, dude, Hoss, that was about to be a fucking bomb, you know?
Well, it bombed.
And then we
So-
got somebody else to the right of Filomeno, you know what I mean?
Yep.
He is currently
The leading candidate for Employee of the Year.
You know,
Mr.
J48
Hobby.
Let's go, Viva Cristo Rey! And you know what I don't have in my hands?
What doesn't he have? But something that we all need, right?
A little
To
bit
guide
of
us,
Pray
right?
a little
Something-
bit. And
you
I
know?
found the good
The
book!
good book!
Jesus Cristo, Jesus Cristo.
And then now we have all the way around making a 360, his second appearance.
Second appearance.
You know, they call him the cab driver, right? The Uber, what do you call him, Hoss? The
chauffeur.
chauffeur. You know what I mean? What else can we call him, you think?
that
Uber
DK,
X.
the DK intern.
Yeah,
okay,
the decapitated athlete, right?
dislocated knee.
Beefy's victim.
First signed athlete.
Yeah, BNR first signed athlete, the one and only BNR Paco.
What's going on, guys?
Oh, come on, man.
Let's go.
Oh, that was intense. That was,
Yeah, that we were rusty. I was rusty, I should say.
I think we're gonna
Yeah.
get a tetanus shot. You think so after?
Oh, fuck the tetanus shot.
You're not gonna get it, Hoss? You're gonna touch the blade like that?
Yeah,
Chris Blade? Would you do that?
nah,
No?
I'm not in LA.
Okay, so now we can try to bring it back in, right? We were talking
Yeah.
about this new system. What was it called again? I forgot. Because we were gonna
fathers
have EDC,
over mothers only.
FOMO.
FOMO,
So we were
yeah.
gonna have FOMO. Okay.
Fathers over
And maybe
mothers
you know I'm not a father. Are you a father, Hoss?
only. No,
No, but all of
I mean,
all
but I have a
them,
lot of sons running around.
That's what they say,
you know?
right? All of you guys are my sons. You know.
Little boy, I'm your father.
My Park G songs, you know, because I tell you that you're gonna bring
The
your whole family now. Okay, but Javi, maybe you can tell us as a father, you know, what are more responsibilities? We're gonna keep a tally board, honestly. Let's make a tally board.
Oh, we're gonna need a big tally.
Can you bring up a Google? Put a notepad really quick. Let's see, Google Notepad. Let's see if there's such a thing.
I mean, there's sticky
I
notes.
would have to.
There's sticky notes. Just type in the search bar on the desktop, sticky notes.
Oh, our movie's gonna come up. Oh, so wait, Javi. Remember, our movie's gonna come up.
Oh yeah, hopefully, yeah, it'll open up on this
movie.
side. We're good.
Remember when we wrote the movie for Christmas?
Oh, that's right, huh?
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna take a tally and make sure that it doesn't that we don't stop recording. But we're gonna make a list of what do mothers do, and then we're gonna go moms versus dad. Do you think so? To settle this debate, honestly,
Of
right?
course, of course.
So we have. Let's do top 3 moms. You want to do top 3 moms?
Sure.
You want to start Javi with top 3 moms? That's a Virgin Mary probably for Javi, right?
I mean, it depends. It's his choice.
His
That would be-
body.
Oh,
My body, my choice.
Yeah.
Okay. So what what are we making a list of? Bodies?
Mothers.
No, come on, Javi. You know?
Yours better be one name only.
Dude, Javi's, I think they call him the Mexican
I'm
Hitler,
actually
you know
still
what I
a
mean?
virgin, so
They call Javi el Hitler de Jalisco, is what they call him.
No,
You know?
Juan Bautista over there.
Come on, man. Okay, so we're gonna do top 3 women's, right, of all time.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Who are you picking, Javi?
Number 3.
I just wanted to do 4 because there's 4 of us.
Yeah, we'll do top 4.
Mount
Mount Rushmore.
Oh, nice.
Rushmore's, but
Which
the,
is ironically men.
the
but
people won't be
do
able to
women.
see it on the notepad, so it's
That's okay. We'll keep track of it ourselves.
okay.
I see. That's why you wanted to Google. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
I think I got one in mind. Top
Okay.
mother.
Oh, just go. You
I
know
don't
what,
think she was
Javi?
a real mother though.
Sorry, let me just go to Reddit and then we can just type it on a blank thing. Like
Oh,
if we're
yeah.
doing a post.
Blanks.
Neutralize the threat. Just do a comment. Just pretend you're gonna comment. We can just there you go.
Oh, here. Yeah.
Top mothers. Just put top mothers versus fathers of all time. Yep. Look at that, huh? What is that? Threat?
Neutralize.
Okay, come on. Computer.
On top of being an athlete, he's a problem solver, guys.
Okay. yeah, that's why I'm good on the field.
Look,
There we
a
go.
type of bodies right here. Let's go.
Okay.
A precursor.
check
Okay, so you were gonna say
bodies.
Paco before I interrupted you?
Yeah, but I don't think she's a mother though. But the most iconic, Mother Teresa.
Oh, Mother Teresa. Okay, so I guess we're gonna go this way, right? So then I'm gonna go next. We have talked about this month.
Abraham Lincoln.
You stop recording?
Yeah. But I got it.
Okay. So Abraham Lincoln. From the Lincoln Logs, that's what they call him, huh?
Yep. Check your LinkedIn profile for job offers.
How do you spell Lincoln, dude?
OLN.
OLN, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mother Teresa is okay. So I'm gonna go Mother Goose with, let's see, I'm gonna go. You know what? Somebody here, he's an expert at warping stuff.
I
right?
know that.
Slowing
That's what I
stuff
was gonna
down.
pick, so now I have to pick
Okay,
someone else.
sometimes the clock gets ticking. You know what I mean? Sometimes the clock
Well done,
is
my
checking on
student.
time and needs to rhyme with the one and only Father
Time!
baby.
Oh,
Time!
I thought Host was gonna take that.
I
That
was
would've
going to.
been-
Now I
yeah.
have
I
to think of
use my
somebody
powers,
else.
you know?
This father, if you are of this faith, is the most generous of all. Not religious, of a certain faith, okay? Every year, around wintertime in the northern hemisphere, summertime for southern hemisphere, Papa Noel, okay?
Oh, that's a good one. Huh?
Fucking Santa
Dang.
Claus, Papa Noel.
Dang, boy, put you right on his lap. You think so? Put a
Oh,
virgin on his lap.
make
You
you
think
bounce,
so?
yeah.
Come on, boy.
Make
Damn,
you check
Robert.
out his red sack.
Oh.
Yeah. You got a surprise
You
for
got
you.
ransacked. I mean, that's what they call it when they get fucked by him, right?
There's a reason
I
Rudolph's
got
nose was so
ransacked.
red, you know?
Damn, what about you, Javi?
You know what? It'd be easy one if I would to pick Saint Joseph, but I'm gonna go with Father God.
Come on. Oh, dude,
Why would he pick anyone else?
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Okay, so now we have to break down the battle because honestly, look at this, man. This is a main event, right? We're gonna
Yeah.
do this for UFC 300. You think so, or which one is it? Oh, it's coming up.
What's the one that's gonna be in Salt Lake allegedly?
303 or 304?
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll
It's
do
one
it
of the
for
ones
one of
coming
these,
up.
right? We'll
Yeah.
do it for a UFC.
Yeah,
Dana hit us up. You know, we make good matches. You think so?
Absolutely.
They not
Who's
like
gonna-
us.
That's
for
Dana
sure.
like us. Dana like us. That means Dana likes us.
Oh,
yeah.
Dana
Mental
like
gymnastics.
us.
Javi, dude, he's back on the fucking
He's
moss. You know what I
CMOS,
mean?
bro. Live
Okay,
Moss.
so Mother Teresa against Abe Lincoln. Who wins?
All right, we gotta.
We have to break it down.
We have to break it down.
Right, 'cause Mother Teresa-
Does Paco have to break it down because he picked both, or do we break it down?
we
as a
can, but he can
collective?
start it and then we can, you know,
Okay, yeah.
we can chip in. You think so?
What
So
do you think?
This battle, Mother Teresa against Abraham Lincoln.
Well, so
What can you tell us about the matchup?
Mother Teresa, she has all the crowds behind her. Everybody loves her.
Oh, she's a
You know,
crowd favorite, is what you're saying.
she's the favorite.
Okay.
But you know, if you look at Abe Lincoln,
Oh,
Juneteenth, right? So
he's got a couple brothers. You think so?
18, I think it was 1865.
Oh,
You know, after he abolished you know, slavery, I think there was about 250,000 slaves that were freed. So I don't know. I mean, I think that they both have
Hey,
pretty
you know
big
what?
following.
Mother Teresa has ties to the Clintons, so I don't know. That's gonna be a good
Mm.
one.
One thing we have to keep in mind is that Abe Lincoln is on two forms of currency:
Oh yeah.
the penny and the $5 bill.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the penny,
and he has his own statue
yeah, he does.
outside.
Correct. And he's sitting on a throne.
Yeah, like a king.
And if you think about it, this is I'm gonna vote for Lincoln, and here's my my take on this. The penny actually costs more than it's worth, but it's too valuable to not print. So if something exceeds cost, but you can't live without it, that means it's invaluable.
Oh, come on, Hoss.
How often do you
couldn't
have
even
to really like
understand
do
that.
anything with Mother Teresa?
You're like the
A
freaking Puerto
phenomenal
Rican
lady.
Terrence Howard right now, Hoss.
Oh, I'm telling you, man. Cat Williams. Right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, but she
How
wasn't
you
even a
gonna print
mother.
a penny,
so-
but that's gonna cost you $2, Joe Rogan.
So her, let's say she's got the Vatican hidden secrets, you can say, right?
Could possibly have it, yeah. But the
Right.
Vatican runs on
Currencies.
Currency.
what currency is
The dollar.
The
the
gold
world, yep.
standard.
The standard
And
is
$5 is more than $1.
$1.
Oh, damn, bro. And you know, dude, they just throw $1 usually in the basket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have you hit him with the Abraham Lincoln in the basket
Oh, come
during
on.
mass? What happens, Hoss?
The world goes crazy.
You know what I mean? The whole. Dios cinco.
You think the whole family now
Yeah.
goes crazy? The whole
They
world
call it
goes
un
crazy.
quintazo. I think that's what they call it. You know what I mean?
It might.
And now let's, cause okay, so
Oh, and I mean Abe Lincoln. He fashioned the beard. He was, I think, the first
Ahead of his
president,
time with the beard,
first
huh?
president ever to actually have a beard in office.
Like
yeah.
any facial.
pull him up
hair.
really
Yeah.
quick, Hobby.
From the
no,
grave.
no.
Abraham Lincoln.
Didn't Ulysses S. Grant have a beard as well?
Yeah, but
yeah,
it wasn't.
he
a
did, but it
president.
wasn't. His was kind of patchy.
No, Ulysses I thought had a good beard.
Was he before Lincoln?
Pull up more images. Just do images. No, he was after Lincoln.
Look
Oh,
at him
see?
really close.
Look,
Hoss.
the one that's like the Sienna one, down a little bit. Kind of looks like Javi, huh?
Does he click on that? Does he take her hat off, Hobby?
That one looks kind of like Javi,
Oh,
huh?
God.
Hey, so
Do your hair a little bit like that, Hobby? Dude. Oh, God.
since you're sitting down, Javi, do the one on the left. where it has
Dude, that looks like
post.
Hobby when he left like
There
EDC.
you
He was
go.
all fucking dehydrated and on Molly, you know?
Yeah.
That's Hobby after Burning Man, I think, wasn't it?
Well, the one on the
And
right.
that's what they were doing before slavery was abolished.
Yeah.
The one on the right, his size, he was up all
Actually,
night.
that was
EDC.
before and after, right?
Oh, okay. Hang in there, guys. Come on, okay? So, yeah, so, and let's say this, you know, Mother Teresa, what did she abolish? Did she abolish anything?
She probably did a couple exorcisms,
Um,
but not
hunger.
She
sure.
wasn't an
I
exorcist.
think she tried to abolish hunger.
And how, dude, how many more? There's more hungry people now. I
Yeah.
think she made the problem
She didn't
worse.
titty feed anybody.
She turned it religious, and
Yeah.
more people got hungry. They're like, I'm not going to eat Catholic food.
It's
Yeah.
because it's called fasting. I mean, Jose.
Intermittent fasting.
Now she put everybody on
The world-
intermittent fasting.
Yeah.
Oh,
'Cause
then
there's
maybe
not-
I might side with her if she introduced fasting. Go back to the normal list of the face-offs.
Where the fuck did I put it? Oh, there we go.
Okay, so
Yeah, so I vote Lincoln.
you vote Lincoln. I was gonna say Lincoln too, because Mother Teresa, she wasn't even a real mother.
Yeah.
And Abe, his name was Abraham, but since he was like down with the brothers, with the black people, they call him Abe. Like that's another guy. You got a nickname from black people back in the day. Who else? What other president had like Barack Obama was black and he didn't have a nickname.
No.
What do they call him in the hood? Barry. You know, that's
Yeah.
not a good one.
Or Rack.
Yeah.
Like, come on, that's not even a good name.
Or Barack Hussein. You know,
Yeah.
it's like,
B-Rec, that's what his nickname was.
damn, we should give a dude. We should give him a good nickname, huh?
B-Racks. That'd be hard.
Yeah, B-Rax or the O-Rack. You know?
Instead of the I-Rac.
So which one are you gonna do? So you have it's either gonna be a tie, hobby.
I think.
Are you
I'd-
gonna stick with religion or are you going to go with facts? Okay.
with facts? Well, I'm gonna go with conspiracies, and I know how
Oh,
dark it gets under that veil. So I'm gonna go with Mother Teresa.
Oh, come on. So we got a tie right
Wait,
now.
who did you vote for?
Abe. Abe
Oh,
Lincoln.
he got Abe too?
So it's 3-1.
3-1. Okay,
Yeah.
let's give it up for the boys. So we got a 3-1 judge's decision, okay?
So we got our first FOMO. Abe
Yeah.
Lincoln.
Yeah.
Father over mother. You know what I mean? So we got the first one victory. Okay, now this one is the one that I picked. You know what I mean? Mother
Yep.
Goose against Father Time. Now you may ask yourself, this is an easy one, right? 'Cause
Mother
Father
Goose all day.
Time is everlasting, but Mother Goose, she's also been everlasting, right?
Correct.
She's one of those things that it's once she was created, she hasn't stopped existing.
Nope. She's exceeded her time on Earth.
Exactly. So here's
She
my
defies
question.
time.
Here's my question. For me, this is a hard one because if Mother Goose ceases to exist, so does time, because we wouldn't be here. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
But if you don't have time, you can't have Mother Goose.
But time is an illusion.
right?
So if someone defies an entire illusion, that's pretty powerful.
Right? Because now it's like, now people get Mandela effect. They're like, oh, Mother Teresa. No, they look it up. It's Mother Goose.
And here's how powerful Mother Goose is. Kids would be able to tell you stories of Mother Goose.
Will they tell you stories about time?
Do they even have... They can't even wrap their heads around the idea of time. So if it's not simple enough to understand, it's not that cool.
Yeah, so I'm going to say, man, see, and Mother Goose, she's also, I mean, transcends the last name of a goose, right?
Yep.
A mother and a goose, and who takes care? Have you seen geese take care of their babies?
Of course.
They're like all of them. They'll stay there and watch them. You know, like
Well, and let's even look past the aviary species. Like Mother Goose creates mnemonic devices for children to be able to grow into adulthood. And yes, you need time to grow into adulthood, but without the
A
Mother
mother?
Goose experience, you're going to be a terrible father.
oh, you're gonna be lost. So therefore, you wouldn't even be able to compete.
Mother Goose makes better men
Oh man.
than time, because Mother Goose is experience. Time just passes.
Yeah, because what do you do when you punish a bad man? You send them to
Prison.
do.
Shadow
Time. And
Exactly.
time, they come out, they can't...
They're all fucked up. Nobody read the Mother Goose in prison.
They
even?
cannot assimilate to the new environment.
No.
But a child reading Mother Goose nursery rhymes can easily assimilate into the current culture that they are in.
Damn, dude.
I might have to vote for Mother Goose on this
I
one.
think I'm gonna go for Mother Goose. You know what I mean? Because, like you said, you can. How do you pass time? By reading Mother Goose.
Yep.
So right there, you already basically.
And don't get me wrong, time is invaluable, even though it's an illusion. But knowledge is
power.
power.
And power is
Money.
Almighty.
okay. Because if it was like Father Time versus Mother Teresa, that would have been an easy, like, you know, it's
Yeah,
easy. It's
course.
it's a wash. But I think I'm gonna go lock in my vote, hubby. I'm gonna go for Mother Goose.
Mother Goose.
Okay.
I'm also voting Mother Goose.
Submit your vote, host. Come on, man.
I'm also voting Mother Goose.
Mother Goose. And okay, now you have to give us your reasoning,
Yeah.
Paco.
Well, I think that this time, you know, you talked about experience, and you know, Mother Goose wouldn't get any experience if it wasn't for time.
Oh, that's good. That's a good debate.
Also, if she had lived in a different time, right, living in the present, living in the future, you wouldn't even know about her. You know, it's something that she defies, you know, time. She's the past, present, future,
And
but
the
she
now.
wouldn't be anything
Yeah.
without Father Time. So I think that Father Time, you know, it creates Mother Goose.
You're entitled to your opinion, but children now can't even read clocks. Don't even ask them
Well,
to read
that's
an
why.
analog
That's why
clock.
now, you know, they have the digital, so they can just look at it and then they can press buttons and it just talks.
Yeah,
talks
they've
the time
they've
for them,
eradicated
so-
the concept of a
So if
time
the power
analog.
grid failed, right, and you needed to pass time, you would read a book, I would say, right, or look at pictures.
That's true, but when you're doing that, you're
catch
you're,
Mother Goose.
You're
and
doing it to pass the time.
So you're
So it's
passing
all
him.
about
Okay.
time.
So you're saying
I
time?
would say
Yeah.
that Father Time would be my
Okay.
pick.
Hey, Javi,
He had
this
some
is-
good. He had some good points.
Yeah.
some good
Also,
reasoning.
that was some good hypotheses, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with.
Oh, you gotta do better. Come on, you just heard the Paco. You think you're just gonna give us an answer like that? See, even Poncho got mad. Dude.
Yeah, I should be able to give you an answer like that. Because you guys already broke it down enough to where I just made my own decision. I took both sides and concluded
Oh.
that, you know what, Mother Goose would probably win.
Look at him being informed,
Look
huh?
at that,
And it's me taking both sides of the
Based.
information.
Okay.
Not just, I'm not unbiased, you know. I read both sides, listened to both arguments, and made a decision. Like an adult.
Well, one last thing. No offense, Paco, but you know I'm a man of powers, and you're new here, okay? So I'm gonna show you a few ropes. Keep in mind,
Couple
time
nooses.
passes everyone, okay?
It does.
But knowledge escapes many people. Mother Goose is the embodiment of knowledge and experience. So everybody dies, but not everybody lives, and you only live through knowledge. Now, if everyone has one thing, that value kind of diminishes, right?
Because everybody has time.
Yep.
I get it.
Just saying.
But everybody had a mother. Everybody that was born had to have a mother.
Yeah, but Mother Goose is providing the knowledge and the experience of a joyful childhood. So while everyone has a mother, everyone doesn't have a good mother. Mother Goose is a good mother. I'm just saying you can
Yeah.
still vote
He's
for
still
Father
there,
Time.
yeah.
but
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know where our reasoning stands.
So that one is 3-1. What are we gonna call the girl team? Moms,
EDC. Well, no, EDC is every dad cares.
Yeah.
Um,
MTC, Moms Take Care. No. Or the Mom Training Center.
MIT, Moms in Training.
MIT.
MIT.
Pat Penny.
Well done, Paco. Well
Let's
done.
go, man.
Well done, Paco.
I would be clapping. He's
Okay.
creeping
But
up
this
already,
one,
man.
round
I
two,
am not a hater.
goes to
MIT.
Father
Time.
Okay.
So we got 2 boys that won right now?
Yep, so far.
No, because I picked. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
No, I
Lincoln-
picked Mother Goose.
Oh, I picked Mother Goose as well. You picked
Yeah,
Mother Goose, so
Hobby Beat as
female
well.
pick. So
Yeah.
it's 1-1.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's 1-1.
All right, this next one, I picked the 2, and it's almost nice that you picked Father Time over Mother Nature, because that one maybe
That's what I'm saying. The
Yeah,
matchup.
the matchup
That
is
should
better.
have been like the
one,
the
yeah.
one in the card. You know.
So this is difficult because as much as human technology advances, right? Things happen, humans. If the humans don't upkeep and they move away, what happens? Nature takes over.
Takes over. Reclaims. I think that's what they call it.
Yep. There's not a single catastrophe that humans can 100% walk away from unscathed.
Oh, no.
Without any casualties, without injuries. We've seen that when you're an athlete. That's a force
Oh,
of
yeah.
nature.
Look,
force,
he's right here. He's a living example.
Force of nature
Paco.
is inevitable.
Come on, man.
However, Papa Noel, okay? They're talking about people that can bend time.
Oh, yeah.
So Papa Noel is a father of all networking. And I'll break down why.
He is the original Limitless.
He's the original networking king, and I will walk you through how. In one night only, he's able to deliver all the presents to anyone who believes in him.
before you say anything,
Before
I
you
want to
say-
I want to see Papa Noel go versus Father Time in the next bouts next month. You know.
We might have to do a breakdown, but before Hos explains, cue some Christmas sounds. And maybe you can tell us how Papa Noel would deliver
Yeah.
one of his speeches, or what are they called, Hos?
I don't know, it's speech, but I'm gonna.
It's like a
what's it
breakdown.
called? An essay.
Because he's the best networker, like you
Yeah.
said. You know what I mean?
Correct. Okay, back to the subreddit, please. Okay, so Papa Noel,
Can you
the
put it up a
best
little bit?
networker ever the universe has ever seen. This man supersedes time. Okay, he supersedes the very thing called Father Time. He utilizes it at his own capacity. In one night alone, he delivers gifts to millions upon millions upon millions of billions of thousands of hundreds of tens of thousands of hundreds of millions of kids.
Oh, come on.
One time a year only. He networks because he has an army, a battalion of elves make
Oh, yeah.
all the toys for the kids. And they're happy working for him. Not one
For
elf
free?
complains. Not one elf
Oh.
complains. They work every single day. Every hour of every day. They get one day off. The one day that he works. So he embodies the idea of let work smarter, not harder. Okay? So he networks with time. Next one that he networks with is God. Why? That is
If you have to be good, it's a reward system. Oh,
yes. So
damn.
not only is he considered part of the religious aspect of Christianity, but because the tree symbolizes paganism, he also is associated with many other religious
The
beliefs.
tree,
So-
God, Jesus Christ, Papa.
Gifts under the tree,
Noel.
Papa Noel.
Oh man.
Because
Hos.
the top of the tree has a star, but where do the kids care? Where do the parents look at?
He's
all
the
time?
Holy Ghost, I think.
It's the bottom. If the tree has no presence, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Therefore, Papa Noel
Punished
supersedes
you.
there. And last but not least, all those resources need money. So he networks with the face of currency himself, Abe Lincoln, the Benjamins, every single form of currency
No
he
diddy.
has. Every resource is available to him at the drop of a hat. He doesn't even employ humans. He employs monsters,
Creatures.
little creatures, okay? Freaks of nature that
Rudolph.
barely come up to your hip, okay?
Yeah. Vixen.
You can't even call them people, they're elves, okay?
Yeah.
So you guys are always complaining about, oh, child labor laws, I hate working 9 to 5, this world, this capital. He was able to circumvent capitalism
circumvent.
while still being able to provide the most amount of joy for families and children and traditions that is completely suspended time itself, suspended the idea of currency, and exceeds all religions.
Holy
Therefore, Papa Noel beats Mother Nature.
Oh,
My vote
really?
goes to
Oh,
Papa
my God.
Noel.
Okay, turn the music off. I think he used this on purpose to freaking try to, serenade us on to sell us like Papa Noel would actually.
Papa Noel beats Mother Nature in my book. I don't see it any other way.
But let's see. But what happens? Papa Noel, he's over in the Arctic, right? And if there's a big storm, what happens? Shipments get delayed, right? Sometimes there's not a white Christmas. Some people, they don't even get Christmas. How many Muslims is there in the world? Right? There's look it up.
Less than Christians.
How many Christians versus other religions? What's the percentage? There's less Christians.
Islam's the closest, but Christianity is the highest.
No, I'm saying if we combine all the other religions against Christianity, what percentage of the world is Christian, I guess? And Jehovah's Witnesses, they don't even celebrate that. Let's see. 31%.
Told you it's the highest.
Islam 24.9.
That's fine, because that means Papa Noel is only taking care of 31% of the population. Okay, and Mother Earth, she takes care of how much of the population?
100%.
100, right? She reclaims what is
Hers.
right? So you might give kids toys. You might give them a new car. You might give them, but if you don't take care of that, what happens? Mother Nature destroys it, right? It breaks down anything that Papa Noel could build. Mother Nature over time will decompose it. Now people, they're starting to turn gay. Oh, they got gay frogs. Why? Because Mother Nature is breaking down microplastics, right?
Populations is what she's breaking down.
Exactly. So she's getting rid of the very own thing that keeps Papa Noel employed, right? So who is Papa Noel? That number is going to keep going down to 31% because they're going to be less and less families, less and less people, less and less kids. Now
Because of
they're
the
saying
gays.
they only have 2 kids.
Exclusively.
Exactly, and they can't breed. Okay? So now it's kids, it's only like an average of 1 kid per household. Right?
China level.
China level. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm going to say for me. And who's going to keep reproducing more animals? More oceans, more volcanoes. Mother Nature. Okay, so I will pick Mother Nature for that reason. And guess what? Papa Noel needs an atmosphere to travel. Right? He needs to go in the air. If there's high winds, what happened? He had to get a fucked up reindeer to go because he couldn't make it through the snow, right? If there's a hurricane, if Mother Nature's switching up the jet streams, puts a little bit of the southern equator over and forces the jet stream to go north towards the polar vortex of the planet, what the fuck happens, right?
Well,
Rudolph is not gonna make it.
Do we celebrate Earth Day or do we celebrate Christmas? Who celebrates Earth Day? None of the atheists, none of the Islamics, none of the secular, none of them. Nobody.
But all the animals
Drake
do.
is the only person I've
Plants,
heard that celebrates
the ocean.
They don't celebrate anything. They're barely.
Earth Day is
they're not
every
even
day for
human.
all living organisms, right? It's timeless. So that's what I'm going to
Myself.
say for me. Mother Earth. So I'm going to go on the
Nature.
mountain.
Well,
Is
it's
what he meant.
nature. Nice try.
Mother Nature.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
what-
I'm gonna have to go with Mother Nature as well, and I'll explain why. Because Papa
Okay.
Noel lives in the poles. Who else lives at poles? Strippers.
Do they take care of kids?
Sometimes, but I will also say that they also predict economic collapse.
Collapse. Oh.
Because we're gonna head to recessions, right? Meaning less toys for Christian kids. Because the Muslims don't buy toys. Every other religion doesn't buy toys, right? Also, global warming. Mother Nature destroying Papa Noel's habitat. How's he gonna survive with no ice caps?
Here's
You know
my
what I mean?
point. Okay, dads over mothers only. Because Mother Nature is not taking care of her kids. She wants to destroy us. Papa Noel's actually trying to bring joy to children. And you guys are siding with the Casey Anthony of nature.
Yeah,
That's
he's
a
bringing joy to
bad thing, though.
31% of kids.
More than Mother Nature is trying to destroy every child on Earth. She wants to abort all of her children.
Who is
So
allowing the creatures that feed the world?
You guys are voting for Casey
Without
Anthony.
food,
Okay?
Without
Hey,
food, what happens?
First
You
of all,
die.
I'm voting for a victory here. You know what this is about? And I'm about
You're
winning.
Winning. Let's go.
You're
W's,
voting for
baby.
Victoria.
Mother
okay?
Shout out to Coach Prime.
You guys are simps, okay?
Hey, or either hey, we don't know who Paco's gonna pick. Paco's
Yeah,
gonna
it's a
pick.
50-50 chance right now.
Right now. He
Don't
might-
be a simp,
and
Paco.
don't use your powers.
Don't
Okay?
be, don't be a
So-
simp,
So
okay?
I'll explain
Explain, Paco. Come
who
on.
I'm picking and why. So
Who's the
Papa
better-
Noel.
You got one knee left.
You had some great points, right? He's the best networker. Bending time. Is able to do so much in one night, but it's kind of creepy. You know what he's doing? He's sneaking in people's homes at night,
He's
giving
pulling a mic.
to give toys to little kids. I mean,
Okay.
that he's not like me, right? So
No.
not like us. So although he's he sounds pretty great, when we talk about time, the only thing that he brings is presence. There's nothing about the past, nothing about the future. It's just memories. The past, you just think about that one day in Christmas last year, however many years ago. It's just a thought. And then the future, you're just thinking about what you want, and it's also just it's something that you're thinking. So the only thing that he brings as it relates to time is just present. But with Mother Nature, you got the past, the present, the future.
Oh man.
She doesn't, she's not messing around with little kids, handing out toys, sneaking in at night. Mother Nature brings life, can bring death.
Always brings death.
But with Papa Noel, only thing he's bringing is a present once a year. Mother Nature,
He
it's
brings a gift of hope.
It's a gift every single day. So I would say Mother Nature.
Let's
Oh!
go.
You all subscribe to OnlyFans. You guys are all limitless attendees. That's how I just let that show.
Okay.
Hey,
So
the past is a thought, and we don't care about no
who's eating
thoughts.
Papa Noel?
Well, you clearly do, motherfucking nature. Okay?
Yeah, and Papa Noel, he's like he wants some milk
He's
and
eating.
some
Why
cookies.
is he fat? He's eating from Earth, Mother
Well,
Nature. He's
Well,
feeding him.
He's just a father trying to make kids happy, and you guys decide to fuck him over. You guys are representative of the
Who-
court decisions
who
that fathers
provi- who-
want to take care of
No.
their own children.
Who provides the elements and the
you guys,
resources?
You guys flipped very
The
quick for
wrong
that
resources.
one. You guys flipped so quick
No,
on
no,
that
come
one.
on,
okay?
Ross.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mother Nature's not gonna sleep with you three. You fucking whores.
I fucked a couple holes. Okay. Huh?
There's a couple caves out there.
Yeah.
Relax, Shia LaBeouf. Okay. Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
that's because I'm a fucking athlete, okay? I'm shy and buff, okay? Fuck off.
Mother Nature's not gonna sleep with you guys. Come on, get the fuck out of here.
You've gone down and up
Because
some
I'm a
dirty
guy,
chimneys.
sir. Okay, so what is? I think the girls took the lead, right?
Yeah, for now, 2-1.
And what was the name of the team? MIT? What was it?
MIT,
Mothers in Training.
Mothers and Trainer. MIT's a team. MIT. All right, Javi.
Dang.
Couple Casey Anthony.
So you better bring your
guys
freaking
fucking rooting for the wrong team.
MIT. I didn't even have a fucking tie.
It might be 50-50.
Oh God.
Dang. Okay.
So Javi, we got the last to see if there's a tie or there's a victory. Man, the ultimate battle, dude. Because people
Yeah.
are battling.
Mother Goose is the only good woman on this list.
Virgin Mary
She's one of the rare ones.
versus the Father God. Oh, the guy that got her pregnant. Holy God.
Hey,
Allegedly.
retribution.
It could have been false accusations, okay?
Oh, man.
I'm gonna have to say Father God on this one because he transcends all time, space, and physical realm. So it's an easy one for me. He's also the one that created the good book, which I hold in my hand. I can't hold Mother Mary in my hands, right? So physically, obtainably, Father God is number one.
Oh, man.
Easy.
So you
Mike
got Father
Tyson
God-
of
Oh, really? With the knockout?
yeah, with a knockout
Oh,
in
come on.
round 2.
So, see, I'm going to say the opposite. Because guess what? Father God, he couldn't have a baby because he's a father. He was such an idiot. He did not design a goddess in the Bible to birth. He's like, oh, I'm going to make Adam. And he made the first transsexual. What did he use? He took flesh of a man,
The rib.
the rib, right? And
It
made
was
a
spare
woman.
It was a
woman,
spare rib. He didn't need that rib.
right?
Yeah.
So essentially, but that was part of a man, right? So that's already kind of sus right there, okay? God, why didn't you just already have a wife? You're over there, up there. What are you doing? Just a bunch of men, you and your boys? You know what I mean? And what could God even do, right? Now it's like the world's going to shit, the world that he created, right? And he's up there with his boys, and he's like, oh, that thing I fucked up, you know? He's like, we need to send your son down there. And then what does everybody else like? It's just you and the boys, you know? You and your weekly boys up there. All fucking boys in heaven, right? So now they're like, oh, we got a fucking problem. Who's gonna birth my son? I don't have a wife up here in heaven, right? It's just me and a bunch of guys, you know? Gabriel and whatever, all those angels that he's got up there, right? So now he has to pick a victim, right? V for virgin, V for victim. You change a couple letters. You translate a couple words
Well,
from
you
Hebrew
can also
to
throw
Arabic
V
to
for
English.
victory because he won,
Okay.
she lost, game
Well,
over.
he won at being a predator, basically. Okay, so God, he goes and impregnates a woman that wanted to be a virgin, and he says, "Thou shalt not cheat." But he was the first guy that got impregnate another baby mama, right? Impregnates Virgin Mary, and now leaves the other guy to take care of the kid. And he goes back where? To heaven. He didn't even show up.
Okay, so finalize your vote.
So I'm going to say Virgin Mary, because God needed her for his biggest plan. She bailed him out. Virgin Mary.
Okay, Paco, do you want to go?
Yeah, well, I would say, Father God created everything. Mary, created the son. So what did Mary do? I mean, she ovulated, right, to create that
Obviously.
the baby. But
Paco's gonna
that's
tie it
pretty
back
much
to the
that's
vending
pretty much
machine.
all she created. Father God created every single thing. So I have to go with FOMO. Father over Mary's ovulation.
Oh!
Yeah.
Bar God!
Are you sure you're not a rapper, Paco?
You know,
Might
there
have
was a
been in a
moment
different
I was going with Virgin
He's
Mary
got
for a
the
little
whole
bit. Okay.
world in his hands. He's got the most powerful decision in humanity so far. Okay,
In your hands, horse.
It's in your hand, host.
Got to think about FOMO.
The
The
God
father
theory.
or Mary's ovulation.
I almost
Which one
picked
is more
Mary,
powerful?
and then I thought a little bit more about it. Okay. Yes, you are right. He needed Mary. Okay. And Mary was able to give birth. She birthed the most impressive and influential human to walk the face
Man,
of the earth that people know. That is an impressive feat. But when we think about that individual allowed himself to die on the cross, not for Virgin Mary, but for Father God.
God damn.
Okay? So, quite frankly, as impressive as she is, he still looked at his own mother and said, no, I'm dying for him instead. Because he was a great father. As I tried making a case between Mother Nature and Papa Noel, this is one I'm not going to slide. The court decides. Father God wins!
Oh, let's go.
Jesus Cristo! Jesus Cristo!
And with that team
we got a tie.
FOMO.
No, 3-1.
3-1.
Is it 3-1?
Is it
Yep.
3? No, it wasn't it.
Because Mother Goose won, right? So Mother Teresa, Abe Lincoln won, Mother Goose,
Mother Nature.
Mother Nature. Oh,
Oh, it's
Yes,
50-50.
it's 2-2.
look at that. We're
It's
equal.
2-2. That's
Equality!
Oh!
Let's go! Equality!
We bounce. We're all back to players, right? Because
Correct.
there's no more important parent,
Yeah,
guys.
you guys really
okay, you guys think we're
yeah.
gonna pick sides?
Come on.
That a father is important than a mother? You know what I mean, Huss?
Fucking
Come
idiots.
on. These guys are idiots. They thought we were trying to teach you and show you a whole.
It shows your house wasn't 50-50. You
Yeah.
probably had one more over the other.
Yeah.
Okay? And it was probably a mother. Because let this stand on record. Ever since the U.S.
Stand on
allowed
business, Huss.
women
Come on.
to
Let
vote,
him cook!
ever since women were allowed to vote in the U.S., we've had 2 world wars. Case closed.
Oh! Hey, close the case again, Huss.
Heading for the
Go ahead,
third!
let him close the case again.
Ever since
Close the case
the
again.
USA allowed women to vote, we have had 2, now pending 3 world wars.
Case closed. You gotta say. Let's go.
Case closed. I was waiting for that.
Oh man, dude, that was good. Dude, that was a
Yeah.
good battle, man. That was.
Dude, that's way better than UFC.
Oh yeah.
No offense, Dana.
Yeah, dude, the UFC's
They not
these
like
guys.
us.
Yeah.
They not like us.
Man, that was good. Ooh, that was intense, huh?
Yep.
Damn. Imagine, I think this is how they run the world. You don't think so, Huss?
Yeah.
They just
Just
talk about it.
a bunch of trillionaires just sitting around.
You know, we got this country, the U.S.
Yeah.
Right? We're gonna go against the Ukraine.
Let the women run the U.S.
Well, now we got one running Mexico, so we'll see
Yeah.
how that's going to
Yep.
go.
And
yeah.
she's also
Yeah, well, someone who's not allowed to kiss the wall in Jerusalem, okay?
Oh, come on, man.
Yet she can run Mexico. Come on, what are you guys doing?
This is my
Hey,
They
pal
can't
this
kiss
time.
the wall. They have one section dedicated to them as little peasants, but they let them run a whole country.
And Mexico used to be majority Christianity, right?
It
so now
still
with
is.
that 31%,
It still is.
Yeah, they got too
with
many
the
Christians.
precedent. Is
they
that
got-
going to change?
No, I don't think so.
I
It's
don't
gonna
think
be
it'll change.
there's gonna be another Cristeros. Watch. If you guys don't know what that is,
I don't.
it's like the Holocaust for Christians.
Oh, yeah.
So
That's happened to every major religion other than, I believe, Buddhists. I could be wrong.
they're pretty-
Every Abrahamic, well, yeah, the Jewish people have gone through it. The Christians have. Actually, wrong. The Muslims have gone through exterminations multiple times, actually.
Oh yeah, come
I
on,
was
dude.
very incorrect on that.
A lot
I
of-
wasn't incorrect. I wanted to see if you
They're
guys
like
would
the
Google
insects
check
of the
me.
world. The Muslims, come on, us. They freaking.
Bichos. Bichos for us is dicks.
Okay, but what?
Me.
But long story short, we're gonna say what things that they like to do as fathers is what we were trying to say. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Now that you got the experience of the top fathers, now we're gonna go to the.
Look, all we're trying to do is we preach equality, right? And a lot of the times, Father's Day, how many posts did I see mothers trying to run over Father's Day? You guys had your day already.
Yeah.
We showed you love and appreciation. We can't show the same for fathers.
No.
And people are always what? Oh, men, they need to show more emotion.
And
They
it
need
wasn't
to-
even on a good Sunday. You know what I mean?
No, it wasn't.
Like we don't get a good. It's like, bro, give us a good day.
Yeah,
You give us right by Juneteenth. You know the pressure. You know what I mean?
yeah.
yeah, that's too many holidays like in a row. You know,
like back to back. It's Flag Day.
Yep.
Right.
Flag Day on Friday.
Kids are right out of school. They don't care about their
Take the
father.
L. You know what I mean?
They're worried about summer vacation.
Yeah.
It's also Pride Month.
Pride Month,
Yeah.
right? Black people matter again, right, Hoss?
Yeah, there's 3 holidays
Three
wrapped
holidays.
around Father's Day. You know,
Yeah.
Father's
That's like
Day.
lined up. It's like, dude, people have birthdays.
Yep.
Come on. Gemini
And
season.
right before the independence of the greatest country to ever be created.
Yep. It's
a
like
little
too
too
much.
close. You know.
Yeah.
Too much expectations for men. You don't think so, Hoss?
Mhm.
But what can you tell us of things that you like to do as a father, Javi, that you were going to say that's what, you know, because we already said the top fathers, now we're going to go to the bottom fathers. You know what I mean? Because, no disrespect, Javi, you're not like Jesus or God or Father
Hey, I
Time,
kinda
man. Don't
am,
laugh, 'cause
actually.
you're not either, okay?
Hey, I'm
Bucko?
about to ask
Well,
about
you
your
said
replacement
bottom
vehicle.
father.
Okay, so we're going to go to the bottom fathers. Isn't that what
It
it's
is
called?
Pride Month. Yeah.
But maybe because he laughed, let's start with Paco first, right?
Yeah. Because of
what-
mockery, okay?
What does it mean to be a father? How do you father, right? What
Yeah.
could you give us advice now that we don't have,
Yeah.
you know, and for people that are watching, Paco?
How to be a father, man. I think that's it's not something that you can define easily.
Oh,
What is a
But
father?
we would have
What is
been
a
at least
father?
middle fathers, right?
Yeah,
Hoss? You don't think so?
easily.
Father time, Father God. Yeah. Well, I think that just it keeps changing as they keep growing up. When they were little, you know, it's just about taking
They,
care of them
keyword.
24/7, having to feed them, bathe them, you know, make sure that they're getting their sleep, and you try to get your sleep as well. And then as they get older, you know, they start changing, so you start to switch things up. There's a time where it's pretty easy to just put a tablet or a screen in front of their face and say, hey, you know, just watch this, and you know, kind of get some time to yourself. But I'm at a point right now where I'm trying to step away from that and just be able to take them outside. You know, one of the things that they like to do is just going to the parks, skate park, be on their scooters, and just just being out, you know, not being inside. I think that a lot of people are doing that, right, with the video games, with the phones, with the TVs, all the different content on YouTube. They're just always wanting to be in front of a screen. So yeah, just take them outside, and then teach them. You know, it's not just about going out and doing something, but learning, you know, so that they can be great assets to society, I guess. But yeah, there's not just one thing on how to be a dad or what it takes to be a dad or what to do. It's just there's too much.
Okay, that was decent.
Very,
You think
very-
so, Hoss?
Pretty good.
Did he
Yeah.
level up in the dad pyramid?
He went up a little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, Javi, you heard, you know? We gave you a
heard.
chance to...
Yeah. Did you guys hear?
We did.
Okay, good. Man, being a dad's pretty easy, you know. You don't have to take care of them at night. That's what a woman's for. Cause I'm not a beta. I tell my wife what to do. She'll say the same shit anyway, so that's why I'm mocking her. You can mock your wife, you know. But as a father, it's pretty fun. You teach your kids how to like do silly things, like like beat each other up.
Do you show them with the mother?
If she's around, if not, because you know what, she's never around when I'm around.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Unless I'm round cooking her.
unless I'm giving her the left hook.
That roundhouse kick. Okay. We're playing house.
Or
roundhouse.
If
kick.
you've ever watched
That playhouse kick.
the Patrick Swayze Roadhouse, if you've ever seen that,
It's Fight Club.
oh, that's the other movie I was about to mention.
And she might be gone in 60 seconds. You think so?
Actually, it takes a little longer than that,
She's not gonna look like a mummy.
When she's wrapped up, she might look like a cop, a little black and blue at the end. But
She should have taken the blade too, right?
Her face is on a blue streak.
it's like, I like my women I like my beer, domestic.
Okay.
They're gonna say
Right
dark.
now it's getting hot. It's getting hot. Like,
I don't like my.
We're going to the.
I don't
It's
like my
a journey
beer
to the
start.
center of the earth right now.
Or cold.
Hey, we don't know. I've never been to the center of the earth.
Yeah, we're going into the abyss, right?
Yep.
Little do we know, there's more water underneath us because
The world is flat.
it's flat. People have died because they found out there's
Yeah.
more water underneath.
Yep. They drowned.
They were looking for the Titanic.
Yeah, dude, where do you think Amelia Earhart went off to? Oh, the world is round. If you fly long, well, she flew for days and was never found because she flew off the edge of the earth.
Oh yeah.
She went to outer space. So
Yep. Apollo.
She's the greatest pilot ever. She didn't even land.
Yeah.
How could you be the best if you don't land
Yeah,
again?
that was just her Cinderella story.
Yeah. Lost one slipper, huh? She slipped up bad.
she lost the whole plane. What the hell?
Yeah.
Damn. Well, back to the kids. No, it's fun. It's difficult because they have their own personality, even at like 1 year old. It's true,
Okay, dude.
I get a little flustered.
You know what I mean?
I get a little flustered because it's just so. It's cool to be a dad. I can't explain it, man. You just have to have a kid. Unfortunately for the gay people, they won't ever have a kid, and so
They
I think
got
that's
designer kits now, though, huh?
Yeah, they do.
I saw a couple freaking Gucci kits out there.
Designer
Didn't you see
kits?
ones? Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
Couple
goes.
Balenciaga boys. Did you see them?
Yep.
Dude, they were nice.
Hey, that makes sense, Balenciaga,
Some Nautica nenes. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nautica.
Nautica nenes.
Some Gucci girls out there,
But maybe maybe we can tell them what it's like to be a father host.
Some Liz
You know?
Claiborne lasses. Yeah. Yeah, because we're better fathers, honestly, okay? Look, I'll show you why. We both have pets, okay? Can these pets verbally communicate with us? They don't tell us verbally when they're
they can
hungry.
Say if they're sick. if
Yeah,
they're
they can't say
hungry.
when they're hurt. They can't say they're tired. We have to read physical cues. We
Yeah.
have to figure things out.
Body language.
Your kids, how old are they?
I got a 16-year-old, 10, and 5.
And I hope they all speak, right? They all speak, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so they can tell you when they're hungry, what they
Right.
need. Our pets cannot tell us what they need.
Exactly. And before you elaborate more, Javi is allergic to,
Cats.
right? And Paco is scared of.
Cats and
Black
dogs.
cats.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, now keep
And
going.
kids love cats and dogs.
right?
So the very thing the cat... Javi had a dog, got rid of it.
Oh yeah.
His kids were completely devastated.
Oh, yeah.
Even the one that was in the womb when he got rid of it. Not the child.
Not
the
the
dog.
child, the dog.
Yeah. She was devastated. And we, they're on here for a very short amount of time, these pets on average, and they're living their best life. Your children at some point, if they haven't already, maybe your teenagers say, I hate you, Dad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see? 5-year-old, probably not yet. 5-year-old still much.
Oh,
much.
at one they'll tell you that.
Oh, see,
Oh,
see,
Javi,
look.
come
look at
on,
that.
Javi,
You
step
think
it
our
up, man.
dogs have ever told us that they
give
hate
you
us?
they give you
No.
that Helen Keller,
Yeah.
You always got them waiting at the door for you when you're going home.
Javi
when
just
you're
found
getting
out at the
home.
West Fest. The fireworks went up.
Hey, that's what she did. She's like, fuck. She's probably like, fuck you. You couldn't take. Why'd you take me to the West Fest of all fucking festivals? Is what she was saying. And I understood what she was saying. And she saw this like beagle that Joaquin got now.
He has a dog. Oh,
Yeah,
come
dude.
on, man. Hey,
And
we're
she's
gonna-
like, ugh. She literally the whole she hated that dog. So
Oh, man,
she
I
made it
bet,
known.
man.
She
Probably
made it
not even a
known.
real dog, dude. It's probably somebody cosplaying.
He doesn't know how to spell bagel right. You know.
He got ripped off. He wouldn't eat that. He was gonna go get a
It's
bagel.
actually a bugle he just carries around.
It's a bugle boy.
Yeah, that's it. You know, it's
You guys do the math.
Yeah.
Let's go.
FOMO, guys. Okay.
But what are we in time? You know?
Well, it's 43 right now plus whatever we had. I think we had at least like 15 minutes or 20.
Plus the lost scrolls. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
the lost scroll, the lost tapes.
And maybe we can see because we've been affected too much by other holidays, so I think we're gonna look at holidays again today. Also, think so?
Well, we celebrated one holiday this weekend.
Oh yeah,
Juneteenth? Oh, you meant Flag
Oh.
Day without the
Yeah,
L.
we went we went out with a couple of flags, right? Huh?
Couple, yeah. A prominent one.
You know, one that people may know, right?
Yep.
So, do you think maybe Javi can tell them what happened, right?
Perhaps.
Because it was only me and Hollis that got invited, right?
Yeah.
Everybody else, they weren't invited. Come on.
No. Because
So-
we're actual allies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And Javi, he's not. You heard all the hate speech that he
You
said,
know
right?
what? I'm part
Yeah.
of the
We asked
access,
him-
baby.
We asked him a question, hate speech, right?
Yeah. We asked him how to be a great father, and all he did was shit on
Yeah,
everyone.
he puts the demon and demonetized, right?
Capital D.
So,
And there's video proof.
can you tell us what happened? Can you tell us what happened? You know, where we got invited to and how we got invited to?
You guys got invited to a prominent party that most people can't get invited to or can't
Yep.
even get in
True.
at a location. Can I disclose the location, Horse?
Jose, do you think it's okay if I tell Javi if he can disclose the location of the party?
I think it's okay if you can tell Javi to ask you to ask me to disclose the location if you got permission from Paco.
Okay. Do I have permission, Paco, to do all that?
Hey, Javi, can I give him permission?
Oh, for Horse? Of course.
Yes.
No, that's not even a question.
You can have permission to ask him to ask Javi.
Thank you for defying me. Javi, do you think it's okay if you ask me to ask Jose, to ask you, to ask me if it's okay to ask Jose?
Well, you know what? You have
to
my
disclose the
permission.
party place?
You have my permission.
Okay.
I think
need
That's
I
all
think
you
it's
needed.
okay.
You just
I
needed
think
my
it's okay for
permission.
you
You
to
got
ask
it.
me, to ask you, to ask Jose, to ask you, to ask me, to ask Jose again.
Okay, go ahead and ask me to ask you to ask Jose, to ask me to ask you to ask Jose, to ask you to ask me.
Okay. Horse, can you ask Jose about asking you?
Jose, can you ask me?
Hey, do you think you can just ask Javi and tell us what happened where we got invited to?
Javi, go ahead and tell us.
So you guys got invited to this prominent party at this location that I didn't get an answer to.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna disclose it anyway.
Yeah, you
Guys,
can
tell
tell us.
us! Say it with your chest!
Please!
Please! Please, can I tell them where you guys went? Please!
Please!
So that was how you on Snapchat. Huh?
Yeah.
We did a group
Please,
chat.
can I
The
go?
party that got tell him in the group chat what he was doing, how he was acting up. you
Yeah,
know?
that's okay. So we went. I'll tell you myself, since
Yeah.
it's so difficult for him
Yeah.
to say it, because it's bringing back bad memories for him,
yeah.
and I don't blame him. It's kind of traumatic, you know.
But you
Uh,
see
seeing that-
memories that he has.
you
You
know,
know, are all
yeah.
trauma.
It's like FOMO,
yeah.
like without.
But the
like, being
original one, not the cool one.
yeah.
right.
Well, you said that only you two got invited, so Javi doesn't even know where this
He does.
happened.
Well,
at.
Yeah,
he
'cause
he
I
does
was in the
because we
chat.
eventually brought it up, you know. So, our queen, Ice Age Alice, reached out to me, of course, the king, and said, "Hey, I have my birthday party this Friday, last Friday, a couple days ago. I'm going to Quarters. I would love it if you would all join." I'm like, "Okay," and she goes, "Go ahead and tell Beefy." That's all she said. Go ahead and tell Beefy. She didn't mention J48. She didn't mention Paco. She didn't mention
No,
anyone else.
Anybody.
Just
The king
the
and
prince.
the prince.
Correct. So,
And what was the king doing to something that you gave me money for that now I got my return when you went into the future?
I was living in the present while traveling to the future and simultaneously looking in the and living in the past to do all of this. How do you think I juggle all of these encounters. So anyways, we go. I'm like, okay, meet Jose. We're working on some things for the show. And I go, hey, FYI, Alice's birthday this Friday. And then I put it in the chat as well, knowing that perhaps Mr. J48 would like to join. Except I said exactly what was stated. Alice invited me, told me to also include Beefy, but Mr. J48 was never mentioned. And so, of course, we just see...
He called. He went on the video, went and called. I was like, okay, maybe something urgent.
And then we pick up. You know,
They thought I had a sponsor for the show finally.
They thought something happened,
after 5 years.
He's
but-
been networking.
yeah, that's
I've
what
been hanging out with Gabino.
He
That's what
took a
was
week
like.
off. Paco stepped in, did an excellent job. We thought maybe he finally made some ends meet for us.
Yep. He got
And
a
then-
lead. I think that's what they call it.
And then so I pick up, and then I go, let's wait for Beefy the Prince to pick up as well, and then we can have this conversation. So we sat in silence for about a minute, and then he finally picked up. He goes, hey, did you call us? But in the Prince voice.
Did you call us?
And what do we see? Tear streaks just down.
We
Mr.
thought it was one of
J48's
those filters
face.
that they put on
It was
Snapchat.
like this,
Yeah.
guys. It was like this.
Yeah.
That's how it was.
Yeah, he was like this, but you know, shaky camera, bad quality because he's on his iPhone.
His smudged
And yeah,
fingers all over.
I could like
Yeah.
recreate.
It was
Look
like
at this.
that.
Can you see the tears in my beard?
It was almost as if like the Joker was behind going, you want to know how I got these scars? He was just in tears, just,
And we're like, Javi, what's going on?
just crying. I'm like, Javi, are you okay? Do we need to go rescue? And he goes, no, I just found out that Alice invited you guys to a party. Can I come? Please!
No!
Please! Why
No!
not? Why not? Please!
No!
Please! He's like, I have quarters! And then he shakes a sock full of quarters. Please!
I will show you picture proof of the. I got a stack of quarters from the bank.
Yeah, we know that. That's why we told the story, Javi.
And
Okay.
I know, but I'm showing. Like I was gonna show these guys to the
Yeah, and then we hear in the
the
background,
audience.
babe, those are quarters for snacks at Jackson Hole, Wyoming! Not for quarters, the arcade bar! And then he hung up and we didn't hear from him until today.
Yeah.
Well, I saw him on Sunday. He was still crying, so that's why you didn't hear
What?
from him.
That's why he's
Still
so
going.
dehydrated.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
why I've
really?
been drinking
That's why he
so
looks like
much
Abraham
water.
Lincoln. After the shot.
After the play ended.
Oh, so you saw him when he was devastated, Paco?
Yeah, he was.
And what kind of things, like what kind of energy were you like? Explain a little
And
more.
what
'cause we didn't get
environment
to
were
see
you
that.
in?
Yeah.
Well, so
Set the
yesterday
mood
was
for us.
Father's Day,
Oh,
so
okay.
we were just hanging out, and the first thing I saw is like he said, just the kids, get him away from him, all for the mother to take care of, and he was just hanging around, just crying. He
I was
wanted
just
to
on
be
my phone,
alone.
like reminiscing, like what could have I done better?
Yeah, and when I saw that, I thought, 'cause he's told me that story is, hey, the mother takes care of the kids, so I thought, he's just doing that, but then I saw him
I live
crying.
what I speak,
Yeah, I saw him crying. I approached him. I asked him, "Did you not get anything for Father's Day?" And then he started telling the story. He started sobbing even harder, because it just reminded him that he had been left out of the party. He's like, "Why wouldn't Alice call me? He's known her for so long and he wasn't invited." So a day later, he was still devastated. And yeah, he didn't want to talk to anybody. I told him, "Have you reached out to them?" He's like, "No, I don't even want to talk to them." So that's why you guys didn't hear from him all weekend. And today he finally decided to show up.
What
It's
kind
like
of
that's in the past. We gotta move forward, and he's here.
And no wonder he had more like male energy because we needed something, right? That Schweinsteiger gets a lot of gas, right, for the grill.
Yep.
And I told Javi, I was like, I only need one, right? And how many tanks did he grab that I have in the,
He
in the
grabbed
backyard?
4.
4 tanks in each hand, a total of 8 tanks.
Yep.
48.
And Javi, he's like, everybody. I told Javi, can you go get them? And he's like, no, all of us are going.
Yep.
Right?
And then he looks at Paco and he goes, drive.
Yeah. And he had put 1 tank in the 2 in the front,
Yep.
2 in the back seats,
And
and
then,
then
he
2
held
in
the
the
other 4
trunk.
over on the roof of the car.
I was
Yeah.
about to connect it to the gas tank itself so we could
Yeah.
have another, but
And what was he trying to tell us? Right? He was going a little rogue on us, right?
Yep, he was doing flex fuel.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
Dude, and it was on a terrorist car too.
Yep.
So, what kind of car was he doing it on? Somebody's a traitor. Wait up, Bobby. Before we even crucify Javi, and I'm casting a stone, I just realized we
recently became an all-American cast.
A traitor.
we have a traitor amongst us. This brother, he doesn't drive an American car, Hans.
No, he doesn't.
He is not riding on old petroleum.
He definitely is not.
Right? What kind of car does this brother drive, Hans?
He drives a little kamikaze vehicle. Yeah. You know, when he turn on the car, you know, sometimes the cars go, welcome.
Yeah.
What we heard was, bring the whole family now.
And Javi brought the tanks and us. He's like, I'm here. Javi's like, I'm here. You know?
Yep.
So we got somebody that's driving, and what kind of car is it? So you already said it's from Asian descent, right? Hans? Toyota, right?
I was so disgusted I don't even know the model anymore. I just know the make is Toyota.
Yeah.
But I was disgusted.
And I thought it said Tercel is that a terrorist?
Oh my god. I rode in a terrorist vehicle.
I did.
I was chauffeured around
because it didn't have any decals. Remember, he took them off. He was trying to be slick with us.
That was you guys think MLM is multi-level marketing?
No.
Mobile landmine is what we were.
Yeah. You know. So both of them were trying to get rid of us. Actually, Hoss.
What are you talking about? I was trying to show this guy how American we were by going to get more gas. And trying to like
he was
show
being
him...
a traitor.
No, he wasn't being a traitor. I was just trying to teach him how American we are.
Oh, really?
You know what? Boom.
It's because Javi has walked the dark path. So who better to teach Paco about it than Javi?
Than Father Javi.
Yep.
It's a pyramid scheme, you know.
But maybe we need to address that. You know what I mean? Because
maybe
this would be the first intern that has a non-American vehicle.
That is true.
You know, so maybe what can you tell us on why right now you're choosing to write American? What is wrong with you?
It was all your fault. So after I dislocated my knee, I just couldn't. I couldn't afford an American car.
Emphasis on the Ford.
All the gas.
He couldn't afford.
Yeah,
he couldn't
afford
with
it.
the Ford.
Yeah, I mean American cars. You know, I had a muscle car, so much gas. And, you know, we're running out of gas. That's why we had to go buy some more gas today.
It doesn't matter. All the muscle was in the car, not his knee.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was driving a Dodge Challenger Hellcat. And, you know, gas mileage was just horrible. After I dislocated my knee, just thousands and thousands upon thousands of millions of dollars that I've been billed. So I just couldn't afford gas. Kind of like Javi as well. He had all those empty gas tanks, so I had to turn it in, get me a cheap little Toyota. I don't even know the model either. I just know it's a Toyota. It was the cheapest car that I could find. So I just bought it.
Is it as nice as the Fusion?
Just say what?
Is it as nice as the
What kind of
Fusion?
question is that?
Right?
What car's better than the Fusion?
I mean, I couldn't even afford my medical bill, so you think I could afford a nice car?
I'm surprised they don't give away Fusions in those T-shirt like giveaway things.
They're too valuable.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, man,
The companies are all broke. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
An SE?
Yeah.
Yeah, so temporarily, not an American car, but
Temporarily. So it's a
I'll
lease.
be back to it.
You leased it? Or you
Yeah,
just borrowing
I
it as a rental?
borrowed it.
he said he
yes.
might buy a Harley Davidson. You know,
Oh, hey!
Shout out to America.
They left it unlocked. They left the keys in, and it's pushed
Yeah.
to start. So I just borrowed it for.
Oh, so you're only
little bit.
borrowing it? Okay, so
Yeah.
you think I can forgive him, Boss? Should I forgive him?
Well, you think you can ask Javi to ask me to let you know if you can forgive him?
How about you think you can ask Hos if you can ask me if I can forgive Paco?
Host, can I ask you to ask Beefy for him to ask you if it's okay with me for him to forgive Paco?
Yeah, go ahead and ask me.
Host, can you
Ask Jose?
ask Jose?
Of course. I'm not tell him. Yeah, you can forgive him.
I can forgive him?
Yeah, you
Okay,
can
I forgive you, Paco, okay?
Thank you.
But we're gonna give him how many days? What challenges? Maybe we're gonna do a top 3 challenge for Paco, right?
Yeah.
And then we'll go into something else like advice, you know? Maybe we're gonna do challenge first on the list. Get an American car, right?
Yeah.
He has to get an American car.
Of course.
No, that has to be, because he wanted to come to places with us,
Yep.
and I just realized he can't because he doesn't have an American car.
True.
So we can't be seen with you. Basically, is what we're trying to say. Unless you take public transportation, then we would let you, or a bike.
What if I walk there?
You
They
walk
see
there?
me
It
You know,
works.
just
You can
with
swap the
crutches.
emblems of the vehicle. It's an imposter. Fake it till you make it.
Temporarily.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fake it till you make it, right?
That's what they always say at Limitless.
So we're gonna do that. What else do you think? One other challenge for Paco to make sure that he gets hired, you know, because he needs a
Yeah.
job.
He needs a job desperately.
Yeah, I gotta pay my medical bills.
Yeah.
And get an
And
American
I'm sorry,
car.
I forget about that. That I destroyed his knee.
Yeah.
Hoss, that he had reconstructed. Right now, it's bad still. You know.
For sure.
That's trickled down into his financials. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. I did generational
not-
damage, right?
Not only
Hoss?
did you destroy my knee, you've started to destroy my life. So I think that deserves forgiveness on its own.
oh yeah, he
So-
told me that you didn't want to pop it back into place.
So don't play.
Okay, so I got the
Because
thing.
I'm not a fucking doctor.
Yeah, thing number 2 for
Okay.
you to do. Stop being a victim. Okay.
All right,
acting
so
like an
American
MIT
car.
Threat neutralized.
Threat
Neutralized.
Okay. What about you, Javi? For Paco, you've been in the hot seat before, right? Of what it's like to be. Look how Paco, he's panicking right now. You know, he's on
sweating bullets over there.
amoxicillin. He's on what is it called?
Gabapentin.
Come on, like what could you tell him right now of advice you that have suffered in the same place, Javi?
I would, other than getting an American vehicle, would change you a lot. I would say buy a Cadillac, but on top of that, maybe I would tell you to take some CMOS. You know, if you want to level up.
Oh, that is good.
Yeah.
So
We
got some
Cadillac.
Liv-Moss.
Stop being a victim. And CMOS.
no, I'm not saying you should buy a Cadillac because you
No.
can always try for a Fusion, but you probably won't get it approved for it.
I mean, if you can't afford it, you know.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like a Cadillac's a good start. You know,
Yeah,
but
that's
yeah.
an entry level Fusion, right, Hoss?
If it's even that,
Right.
but yeah.
Well, I think there's a few in my neighborhood. Fusions and Cadillacs. I might have to borrow.
You're in a good neighborhood.
Ah,
Huh.
yeah.
seriously. Yeah.
Are we
Surrounded-
neighbors?
He must live with this- That's why he offered to walk. He lives so close.
I think he's the guy that's been sleeping in the front yard. Hoss.
Well, I think outside there's a few American cars outside right now.
Okay, well, I think that we could do some advice. You think so?
Yeah, we
Hoss?
can.
It's been pretty nice, and we still have a lot of work. Well, I have a lot of work to do, but somebody's going to teach me into a master chef. You think so? Hoss?
Yeah.
But you got a question for us, Javier? Or what do we got?
I don't know.
Oh, that might be a good one, right? Look at that, because
This
we're
one?
helping men today, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the most manly episode.
Yeah, for Father's Day.
Financial Bull 2021.
Look at that, man. Is that you, Paco? 15 minutes ago? See, it might be him.
Oh shit!
Oh, he was hyping it.
He was hoping we would land on this.
Yeah.
You guys found it.
Damn,
Come on, man.
that's a pretty cool name, Paco. I'm not gonna lie.
Financial bull.
421.
Yeah, man. El Toro Financial, I think that's what they call him, huh?
Yeah.
Gotta be professional in the morning.
And
when
maybe
I'm working
Paco,
in
he can read
baking.
it, right? Since he wrote it. Like,
Yeah,
he
of
might as
course.
well.
Yeah.
All right, so all right, let me remember what I wrote because I just typed it out and I wasn't even.
Do you need
paying
Javi
too
to
much
zoom in?
attention. Nope, that's good. So addicted to porn and masturbation, but it's more than that. I spend so much fucking time being horny, fruitlessly searching for hookups online, paying e-girls to make disgusting videos for me, losing sleep trying to do all of this. Like I'm sick of it, but I can't stop. It's not that I even want a girlfriend or a relationship. I go to school and work and I have other hobbies. Yeah, masturbating, watching porn. I have plenty of time being productive with my hand, but as soon as I'm not doing one of those things, I'm doing this. How do I break the cycle?
Oh, dang, dude. It might be a brother at the end and said, how do I break the cycle, huh?
Yeah.
But at least he has hobbies, right?
Yeah.
Because at first, I thought it was going to be LLA, but once he said I have other hobbies, I was like,
It's not.
there's no way it's LLA.
No.
You know? He got rid of his pigeon, you know?
Yeah. And he's productive.
Ah. So let's see. Go up a little bit. Let's see. So much fucking time being horny. How old does it? Oh, he didn't put how old he is, huh?
No, they usually do.
Because that would be, because how do you, if you're peak horny, how would you get rid of your horniness?
Well, he said he's being productive, so when he's doing something,
Maybe
he
he's
just has to
gaming?
he just has to keep his mind off of it, like do something else.
Yeah, but his issue is when he has any time, which people deserve time to be away
To
from
just
it.
relax.
He doesn't know how to use time host.
No, he has to recondition his brain. So by programming his brain, anytime he thinks of that, you gotta maybe make yourself physically tired. So maybe do like 30 body squats or something. And then when you're done with the 30, if you think about it again, do 30 more. And eventually your legs will get so sore you won't want to think about it.
It sounds, Javi, this is basically what Jose is saying, okay? I
It
know you're sitting there
sounds-
blanking. It sounds like you are youthful
And full of vigor.
and still possess.
Fuck, what the fuck did I?
We lost him.
Oh, come back. I need to spell possess.
He needs to spell possess. Come on.
P-O-S-S. E.
Yeah.
S. That's posse, yeah.
With a D.
E-D.
Oh, ED, yeah. Which this guy doesn't have. One S, 2 S at the second part.
There we go.
Possessus.
Chat GPT.
1S.
It's a P-O-S
One
with
S
E-D.
and then E, double S, ED.
Oh, that's what I was trying to do.
That was right.
Just click possesses.
Yeah, I think it's with the C. P-O-C.
There we go.
Nope, we're all wrong.
God damn it. Can we use another word?
Because the keyboard's possessed.
I know possessed.
You can still have. And still have.
Holy crap, dude. Like, you guys want to do
We're gonna have
spell
still
it?
have.
You want to do who can spell it? Are we going to do the first spelling, Mijos? For possessed?
yeah.
Okay, so how we try to spell it? Because, I mean, don't Google it yet. Try to spell it. And obviously it was wrong, but try to spell it.
We still possess?
Yeah, it's spelled possessed.
Fuck, I don't know. Dude, I don't know. I don't know why it's so hard.
So I'm going to go P-O, C as in Charlie, E, S-S, E, D. Oh, no! Come on. You know what? God. Take the C out and put an S. Yeah. Okay,
That's how I
ready?
spelled it, so I haven't. That's how I spelled
Well,
it.
you can learn
Yeah.
from our mistakes. What do you
Well,
say?
if you right-click on it, didn't it say possession on there? How is that spelled? Or it's at the very top, scroll up.
That's all the way.
That's it.
Yeah, that's possesses.
That's processed, past, possesses.
Is this the Mandela effect that's
That
happening?
possesses, the top one. So it's double S, double S. That's what we were
Okay.
missing.
So just...
That's
Okay,
weird.
it sounds like you are
I've never seen
youthful
that word like
Spelled out.
spelled
and
out.
still possess. No, don't put half. Just put and still possess. You don't have to erase the whole word. Just click on half.
Oh.
Okay, it sounds like you're youthful and still possess. What did he say? It was vigor. I was going to put vigor.
He has a
Energy?
bigger what?
Vigor. Energy and libido, right? How is that what it's called in the medical community?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Damn, dude.
It's L-I-B-I,
Oh.
yeah.
Libido.
L-I,
Yeah.
yeah.
Vigor, energy, and libido. Okay, help me out, guys. Oh, stop laughing, man. Let's see. You thought there was a vigor, energy, and libido causing,
Overstimulation.
yes, overstimulation, which
What the fuck's so
you are releasing in
In a healthy way.
in the form of masturbation.
Damn, we've never lost toys.
Master.
Yeah, I think he's possessed because he's
It's a
gone.
master.
Period.
Oh, man.
Masturbation. Many men
Wish death upon me. No.
Have struggles with this. As we are in our peak form. There we go.
Utilize
Oh,
physical tasks.
there you go.
Well, with the Z instead of an S on utilize.
A capital U.
Tasks to reprogram and recondition your brain. You could do something exhaustive. AU.
Oh.
Yeah. Like 30 body squats and focus on form to stop thinking of dirty things.
We would also suggest
I would say
Like
continue cycle until you no longer have this thoughts.
So continue cycle.
Yeah, continue cycle until you can no longer, or until you're cleansed of thoughts. Something like that.
Just kidding.
okay. And then Pierre, we would also suggest. So we would also suggest high intensity sport. How would you say, host? Like, so since he's with a lot of men, it would like demoralize him to jerk off because that would be gay.
Being surrounded by
Strong men in control, maybe, right?
not like-minded, but yeah, strong men will encourage you to be disciplined.
Oh, there you go, host. Come on.
DISCI PLINED.
You want to have the last thought, Paco, or?
I'll let you guys finish it off.
That's what he said, huh?
I'll take too long to finish it.
He wants to know our advice.
he's out of energy.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think,
learning.
Paco? I think that's it, right?
Yeah, good luck with your journey.
Yeah. Stay strong. I was gonna say stay hard, but I don't listen to David Goggins anymore.
And that's probably what you don't want him to do.
Exactly.
Yeah. Your journey. Be accountable. There you go. You're better than this. There you go. I think that's good, right?
Yeah.
And then maybe you want to read a host with your good voice?
Yeah, I can. And to make up for the fact that I lost it for so long. It sounds like you are youthful and still possess vigor, energy, and libido, causing overstimulation, which you are releasing in the form of masturbation. Many men have struggles with this as we are in our peak form. Utilize physical tasks to reprogram and recondition your brain. You could do something exhaustive like 30 body squats and focus on form to stop thinking of dirty things. Continue cycle until you are cleansed of thoughts. We would also suggest a high-intensity sport. Being surrounded by strong men will encourage you to be disciplined. Good luck with your journey. Be accountable. You're better than this.
Oh, come on, host. That was nice, huh? That was good advice.
Excellent advice.
From forefathers to you, happy Father's Day. And maybe we should sing happy birthday to Alice, you think so?
Absolutely.
Yeah? What happened, Javi?
Oh no, I was just.
I was like,
I
don't
was
tell
agreeing.
me you weren't
No, I was
recording
agreeing.
again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, and Javi, he can start this off, you know, because he did that. He interrupted me so rudely.
Yeah.
And say something
I was
nice to
following.
Alice.
Okay, brother. Alice, Queen. The one that has a lot of beans to flick. As a chick, on your birthday, we celebrate you with a crown. And not of thorns, of flowers. Because your birthday is on Flag Day. And it's also Pride Month, so we take out the L for you. And with that being said,
1,
2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Alice. Happy birthday to you. Unless we forget.
Make her wish before, host. Make a wish for her.
I wish Alice was here. Unless we forget.
Una vez más.
Itadakimasu.
Oh, come on.
I gotta run to the bathroom.
hey,
You gotta
wait,
take him off.
you can't handle that black pussy, Paco. Come on.
You're getting dominated.